What's going on? What's going on? How we doing, everybody? This is Dennis Smith of the Alternate Timeline. We're back with another anime reaction. This is Hell's Paradise, episode 5. And man, excited for this one. Things are popping off on this island. And some things from last episode, some big concepts thrown at us and had me kind of blew my mind that last episode where I was like, wait a minute, what's actually going on here? But yeah, before I get into it, if you could super smash that like button, subscribe to the channel over here. Always got these anime reactions going and more content on the way. Right now we're also running a giveaway on the socials. That's at the alt time on both IG and Twitter. The giveaway instructions are pinned on IG and pinned on the profile on Twitter as well. Go participate. It's a comic, a special edition comic. Go participate. It's a good one. And yeah, man, we're trying to increase the followers, of course, so but we also love doing these giveaways. I mean, we love giveaways. We're doing a ton of them actually, and Funkos, comics, all kind of stuff. So just stay tuned. Go ahead and participate in those and just be on the lookout for them. And as always, you can skip ahead straight to the reaction. You don't have to listen to my intro preview part. Go straight to the reaction if you want to on the ticker. I should have it broken down into chapters. So if you want to just go straight to the reaction, just skip to it, go to it. That ain't no problem. So that's why I do it. For anybody that wants to listen to it, preview / review of the last episode before I get into it, then just keep watching. So yeah, let's get into a little bit of preview. So the last episode, man, so it kind of starts out with Gabimaru and Sagiri running into Yuzuriha, and it was kind of a weird interaction. Yuzuriha tried to play him and try to use one of her methods on him, the seduction method, which she actually did already to somebody on the island, and he's no longer living. So, and then Gabimaru was not fooled by it, and they basically want to work together, or she wants to work with him because he's strong. She has information on things in the island, like the bugs in the island, the big giants that we saw. We saw Gabimaru take down some big giants. He finally went into a mode where his eyes kind of just white out, had like the little blanked out, and he just wasn't thinking, just attack, right? Just kill, just survive. So he was kind of going off on these giants, right? And Sagiri was kind of hesitating. We knew she was gonna go through some of these kind of things. She was hesitating a little bit. And while during the meeting with Yuzuriha and her two executioners, because one of the executioners that was with the other guy that she killed is now tagging along with her because he deems her as like too dangerous to just have one person. So it's going to be interesting that she has two people, and then it's Gabimaru and Sagiri. So like all 5 of them are rolling along together. And yeah, we have, she's giving information to Gabimaru a little bit, but she's somebody that wants to be in control. You can tell like she wants to control the outcomes of things. Like she's got a very like mysterious way about her. The way she goes about it. Gabimaru obviously just like doesn't trust her, right? But for now they will use each other to benefit. And then we got introduced to the brothers. The yellow haired guy, his name is Shobei, and then his brother Toma. And that's a very interesting dynamic right there, because Toma is an executioner and Shobei is a prisoner or criminal. The way they did it is when they were younger, their mother and father died. They kind of grew up on the streets. A group of bandits took them in, and but they got caught, right? And they were about to go, become prisoners. Shobei basically lets Toma escape. The way Toma gets him back is he becomes an executioner, part of the Yamada clan, and he like rises up, gets up in the ranks, and comes back and gets his brother, right? So they're kind of playing it off like he's executioner, he's prisoner, but they're really like just brothers together on this journey trying to find this magical elixir, which is really cool, really cool. So now we have to, they made us like them in that episode, and we're kind of rooting for them, right? Like Toma's kind of soft spoken, Shobei is the strong willed brother, right? Toma looks up to him, but when they were surrounded by these giants, right, it blew my mind, right? These giants started talking. I was not ready for that. They started talking, and it said, murder is a sin, right? One of them said murder is a sin, and they all started saying that. And like even the insects, you killing these insects on this island is a sin. So they were attacking the two brothers, and I think Toma came to a realization like we're really like in hell. And you start putting all the pieces together, like all these like religious gods, and like the Buddha and Taoism thing that's going on, and it's very like a religious island, and these giants kind of have a religious look to them and stuff. Like they're creepy, but they have like a religious like Buddha look to them and stuff, and it's almost like they're the island's protectors. Like you look at it, it's like there's criminals and murderers on this island on both sides. Like the executioners are they're not criminals, but they're murderers. Like they murder for a living, right? And then you have the criminals that they're looking after. So it's nothing but bad people on this island. So it makes me wonder, the island and these giants are like passing judgment on these people, and since they're all criminals, all murderers, the island won't allow it. Like these giants won't allow it. The bugs on the island just won't allow it. They like sense it, they can see it, and they're trying to kill these people, right? So it's interesting because it's like who's in the right, who's in the wrong here, and it might be the island that's actually in the right because they are murderers, and like murder is a sin, right? So it's kind of crazy when they started throwing that at us. But obviously in this show we're rooting for some of these criminals. We're rooting for Gabimaru, and we're rooting for Sagiri and these brothers now. Like I'm rooting for them, right? Even the swordsmith guy, like I'm rooting for him. There's a couple characters that we haven't seen. The gray-haired guy, we saw that he turned the tables on his prisoner. Shion is his name. And then we haven't seen the little one. There's a little, I don't know if it's a boy or girl, but it's a little one named Nurugai. We haven't seen that person yet either. And then the last thing I want to mention is these executioners, which I didn't realize before, but they have like rankings. And I would guess the lower the rank, the stronger they are, the better they are. And some of the ones that we've seen, like the yellow haired guy that does like the medicinal stuff, Fushi. Then there's the two that guard Yuzuriha, right? And the bigger, like the fatter guy that looks like he's not anything, he's the lowest rank that we've seen, I'm pretty sure. So, and we just haven't seen any of his ability or what he's capable of. And I find that interesting because he's like he's the least threatening, but the most like he's a problem. I'm guessing Shion is also going to be pretty high ranking because he looks like he's unbothered by a lot. So that's another interesting thing to look out for. But yeah, man, this episode is going to be great. Sorry for the long intro. I'm done talking. Let's get into it. Let me turn this music down. Oh, they starting off with the intro. So yeah, we getting right into it after the intro. They start off with the intro. I've been hearing really, really good things about this show. Like I've heard it's part of like kind of they call it like a dark three. Like it's like Jujutsu Kaisen. It's supposed to be on the same level as like Jujutsu Kaisen. I forget what the other one was. Chainsaw Man, which we reacted to. Chainsaw Man, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Hell's Paradise. Supposed to be like part of this dark three, kind of like a dark big three or whatever. that's just popular right now. So yeah, I mean, I didn't know that going into it, but I saw like some people talking about it last week, so that's pretty interesting, man. It caught my attention right off the bat, so I was already interested. Oh, she wakes up. You're awake, Sagiri. Genji, that's the guy's name. We're in a cavern on the island. So this was another thing. I sense no monsters or insects around. This is another thing that I wanted to know about with this island. Is like, because we've only seen small areas, like little places, because it's been mostly focused on the people and the executioners and prisoners, right? I wanted to see more of the island, like what's actually on this island. Like right now, we're getting a little cavern on the island, a little cave part on the island. Like what else is out there? Like mountains and stuff. Like look at this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it looks like it's got distance, right? And I want to know what's out there. That's what I'm looking forward to. I sense no monsters or insects in the area. You were poisoned by butterflies, scales, and lost consciousness. So she was poisoned. I thought she was just kind of passing out. She got handled. She got dead. You shouldn't move around yet. I mustn't take my eyes off my prisoner. Hey, you're awake. How you feeling, Sagiri? Gabimaru chilling, man. You ain't gotta worry about him. You gotta worry about my mans. He's chilling. Yuzuriha's over there asleep. She said, "What is this?" He said, "I'm preparing dinner." Okay. And he's mending the torn clothes, and Yuzuriha's supervising. He said he had reservations. Why don't we go over what we know together? So yeah, this is the guy. He's like a high-ranking executioner. He's probably a problem. He's a problem. What did he make? Kikatsugan? I'm not sure what that is. I made them using stuff. Okay. So I think they were actually made pretty well. While he was out gathering ingredients, he scouted the island. All right, this is what I want to know. This is what I want to know. To cut to the chase, I didn't see anything promising in the area. Though, since we don't know what the island looks like, I can't speak much on the subject. That is true. How would you even be able to recognize the elixir, even if it was around? They don't really know what it looks like. Oh, but hey, she's asking, Yuzuriha's asking Gabimaru, like, what, do you know something about this? Because he may know what it looks like. Because he's seen it when he was younger. But this guy, this job was the first I heard about the elixir of life. Can't tell her nothing. Can't tell her nothing. Don't trust it. Said what I learned while gathering ingredients was about the flora. Okay. The species are mixed, but they're mostly ordinary plants found on the mainland. Okay. A few unfamiliar ones. What caught my attention was I found several flowers resembling the samurai who had become flowers. Okay. Oh, he's thinking that most of these plants used to be humans. Look at that. Look at the humans like poking out of the trees and stuff. Oh, that's kind of scary. That's creepy. If most of the plants on this island used to be humans, then we can guess what happened to them. Damn. She said, how could you feed that to us? He's like, I didn't use anything like that. Chill. The stone statues scattered around the island closely resemble Buddhist and Taoist figures. What we should be focusing on is the statues themselves. Does the technology to create stone or clay figures does the technology to create stone and clay figures exist on this island? That's a great question. If so, who made them? Do they even live here? He asking all the right questions. I find it hard to believe people live on this island. Both the monsters and insects are too dangerous for people. Their ecology and behavior are mysterious. When I cut them, it felt as though they had flesh and bones but organs and reproductive organs. Didn't see any. So they don't have dicks. Their appearance is strange as well. Yeah, they have those behaviors because I don't think they figured it out yet. They have those behaviors because you're all murderers. They're after you. Which begs my biggest question of this show is, if you're good, if you're like a pure soul, how does this island react to you? Like if you're pure soul and you're a good person, like you straight, you're not a murderer, you're a good person. How does this island react to you? Did the insects still try to kill you? Do these big giants still try to kill you? That's what I want to know. Like, what's going on here? Parts of other animals are stacked on top of humanoid forms. That is true. I'm not sure how to describe it. Somebody's tinkering. I guess somebody out here is tinkering with these things, man, making all of this happen. The items worn by the monsters seem poorly made as well. They're religious, but the details are crude. Like, too unrealistic to be natural. Too artificial to be mystical. It's as though we've been thrown into some kind of sick Mandela. They're so mysterious we can't begin to understand them. Gabimaru's hype. Creatures that can survive without organs point to immortality. He's hype. It's starting to seem possible the elixir of life is on this island. And if there is, then it can be found. If we can find it, we can be pardoned. Unless we're already dead and this place is the real afterlife. See, that's the afterlife stuff, man. I'm telling you, they're throwing big ideas around. Begin by examining the monster's ecology. Where and how do the monsters live? They're gonna try to find them. Like, where they come from. Because they did just come out of nowhere. All of a sudden they just popped up and they were around you. Like, where do they reside?
Sagiri.
You should take a boat back to the mainland. I shall assume your responsibilities. My own criminal is dead. And they keep trying to send her back. Oh, he said you're a daughter of the Yamada clan first and samurai second. She's so okay, so he's saying that she's like too important to die. As a woman, it's your duty to marry the next head of the clan. The shogunate wouldn't object to me taking over your role. In your current condition, you'll die. Oh, he said go home. Damn. This is my job, fam. Do you currently have the strength to kill Gabimaru? And your sword, I don't know where you found that. It just happened to be available, didn't it? Oh. She did lose her sword fighting Gabimaru. So you've already lost the heart of the Yamada clan, which is her sword. Your sword skills are exceptional, but that's as a sword tester and executioner. This situation calls for skills in battle. He's not wrong. He's not wrong here. He's not wrong here. Exceptional sword skills aren't the same as exceptional skill in a battle. That's not wrong. You're clearly not strong enough for this island. Damn. I don't like them talking to my girl like that. You need to back up. It's beyond your limits. Ooh. Would it be that easy to return though? Most samurais sent to this island don't return. Even if you used a boat, I'm not sure you'd be able to escape easily. Right, y'all don't even know how to return would be. Oh, they're showing her for the first time. So are they trying to go back to the island? Are they trying to run? Even if we were to leave the island, I'd be executed for not even trying to find the elixir, right? Is that a guy or girl? I can't tell if this is a guy or girl. So this executioner is saying, I promise I'll see you home safe. Damn, it's starting to rain outside. Of all the criminals participating, you deserve to live the most. Okay. That is not no shogunate ship. There's no shogunates. So what? The island extends out to the water too? These be ships trying to leave the island? Look at these things. Nah, bro. Those are Titans, bro. Those are Titans. Did you see him smile? You saw the way that thing smiled? These are Titans. I know a Titan when I see one. This is crazy. Damn, so they extend out to the freaking waters. You trying to leave the island? You can't. That was a cool transition when they were talking about, like, if you just try to leave, like telling Sagiri to go home, and he's like, it may not just be that simple. And then they transition to those two trying to leave. It's interesting. Damn. Can they swim like? Oh, why are they moving so fast? Don't draw your sword. What is this? Most animals are sensitive to shining objects and hostility. He said I couldn't help it. I don't understand this complicated stuff. Oh, it's like a big squid. It's a giant squid thing. What the hell? Search for a usable ship. Okay, he's got some skill. Run, Nurugai. If you die, the Sanka bloodline will end. Damn, there's so much on the line. There's so much on the line with these characters. Bloodlines and everything, man. There's so much on the line. Now they got me rooting for Nurugai, man. We don't believe in things that don't exist. But I can't help but wonder. Is this divine punishment? What did he or she do? I'll take you to the foot of the mountain. Allow me to rest in your village. So it's a boy. It's a boy. They just said take him away. It's a boy for now. And sometimes, you never know. Sometimes in anime they do the little switch thing, like, oh, it's actually a girl. No. Right now it's a boy. Nurugai is a boy. Oh, he brought a samurai to the village that he lived. And the samurais killed like their whole village. And then put him into a I'm an asylum. Though I'm employed by the government, I don't understand why an innocent boy should be executed. So he already had like a soft spot for this kid. If there's a way for you to live, then you should live. And that's when he probably came to him to the... That's probably why he brought up the pardon to him. Should I live so the village's bloodline doesn't end? Or should I die to atone for the villagers? So he was just caught. He didn't really do anything crazy. He was just caught. Wrong time, wrong place. And his whole bloodline, his whole village got killed. Damn, they just took him in as a prisoner. But his executioner, as we see, like he's always had kind of a soft spot for him. I don't know, this executioner doesn't feel like somebody that I don't know if he gonna make it. He doesn't feel like somebody that's like super important. We'll see. Oh, that's Dono.
わかりますか。
やめとけ、もう無駄だ。
That's Dono. What the hell? Yo, alright, cause he tried to leave. He left. After his little thing with Sagiri and Gabimaru, he was like, well, I don't have anybody anymore. I'm leaving. You cannot leave. Yo. You can't escape this island for shit. We're surrounded. What you doing? Forget about me. If you're gonna flee, flee alone. Damn. I don't think y'all got time to sit here and talk. I've been wondering if I should live or die. I finally get it. This is divine punishment. This is a lot of the realization that a lot of these people are coming to is like, this is like divine punishment. There's no escaping this island. This island's out for you. This is hell on earth. Like, this is really hell. It's divine punishment for these criminals. For killing Grandpa and others. Okay, saving him. Samurai are stupid, right? Explain it to me. I'm the sole survivor. Everyone else died because of me. Executioner's holding his own right now. He's trying to save the homie. Until you explain it to me, until I understand it, I'm not leaving. Like this guy, man. Ooh, he's got some ability. I'm nearly at my limit. I haven't got much stamina. This freaking squid thing is like never ending. I'm not asking about your village or anything. I'm asking if you want to die. Ooh. Ooh. I don't want to die. I want to go back to the mountains. Let's get it. And there's only one thing to do. Do whatever it takes to survive. You gonna sacrifice himself? They found a usable boat. I don't know if homie's gonna make it out. They both made it. Let's go. So far, you're a strong Nurugai. Thank you. We escaped the monsters for now, but we ended up back here. Yeah, they back on the island. They not home yet. Y'all gotta go find this magical elixir. This is really cool because they showed us like the waters and like you can't just leave this island. Something is going to happen to you. Damn, that's crazy. 2 executioners that I thought was like going to be a part of this thing are dead. The other red-haired dude with the eye patch, dead. Don't know who's, you know, talking all that smack to Sagiri, dead. Dead. You cannot leave the island. Interesting. The currents in this area probably all flow back to the island. Unless we find a current leading outside, we won't even be able to return with the elixir. And those monsters, they're different from the ones that we saw on the island. Okay, so this is our cartoon drawing of this island. So it does show a mountainous type of island, right? So we haven't really been to the mountains yet. All we've seen really is just kind of like flat land. This beach here, and you know, just kind of the forest and the cavern thing that they were kind of staying in. That's it so far, but it looks like it's a mountainous type of island. And then obviously like the squids everywhere. You see all the squids and tentacles and stuff everywhere. Oh man, this place does not let you leave. The mountain of grounded ships seem to be surrounded the island too. This is a good picture of like what's going on here. The freaking squids and all that. And then you got the boats that have been trying to leave all around the island, which is also like blocking you from leaving as well. It's kind of crazy. and all the currents are flowing right back to the island. Oh, this is crazy. This is interesting. There were more than just the expeditions sent over here the past few years. We can think once we've washed off this blood. Damn, I'm rooting for both of these people too, but I don't know if the ships of the samurai who'd been turned into flowers returned. There must be a current leading up. Right, that is true. We did see the ship of the samurai that returned with the flowers all over him. For some reason, that was allowed to go through, but I feel like that was a message. That was a message to like, yo, stop playing with us over here. That was a message sent by the island. Man, this island's alive, man. So there must be a current leading out. Oh, see, here we go. Here we go. What'd I say? He took off his clothes. Got a curve. Your form is rather girlish. Girlish. I am a girl. Exactly. Did I call this? Did I not call this? This is what they do in anime. This is the freaking thing that they do in anime all the time. All the time. I said it. This whole show, this whole episode, they've been saying he, right? He, even his past, like the people that captured him. Talk about throw him into the cell or whatever, right? It's a guy, and I was literally like, they could do that anime thing where they say, oh, it's actually a girl. And that's exactly what they're doing. Guys, Nurugai is a girl. Damn. So I am a girl. So why are you flustered? Face the other way if you're a girl. Samurai love to fixate on things that don't matter. He said it does matter. Just face the other way. I've fallen for your chivalry. Once we get back safely, let's get married. Any case, let's review what we need to. You'll circle the island and find a current leading out. Okay, I like how they're approaching things. It's a little bit different. They're not really going into the island to search for things. We got different people looking for different things. They're looking for a current out. They try to go home. I like it. We shouldn't do anything until we've secured escape route. Okay, we're back with Sagiri and the other crew. We should gather allies for the return trip. Once dawn breaks, you should sail home, Sagiri. Let's not do that. I half agree with Genji. Whatever the reason, you should leave this place if you can. But the other half of me wants you to be here in case Gabimaru needs to be stopped. It's just a hunch, but Gabimaru seems rather different now than when I first saw him on the beach, right? It even looked like he saved you earlier. That's right. Though perhaps that's because he must return with a partner. Don't you have some idea why he's changed? Little flashback. If any case, I'd feel better if you stayed. He's spitting. He's spitting. Okay, we're sleeping. Gabimaru's awake. So are you gonna watch me all night? I'm not sleeping. I'm taking turns with the other Asaimon. The Shogun's plan is looking increasingly faulty. Gabimaru asked her, are you feeling better? He said, why are you making that face? Because of the wound I gave you. Ah, what? What? So the insects reacted to the wound? Okay. That seems like some new information. And I owe you a favor. Because of you, I calmed down. I steeled my resolve. Rushing in randomly is too dangerous. And if the Iwagakure are coming, then I'd better prepare a counterattack. I decided I'd live with my wife. A long life, way longer than this job will last. I won't run from those who try to get in my way. I'll face them head on. Okay. Sagiri said, you're strong. He said, so are you. You're stronger than me. He said, you are. I'm never wrong about that. Okay. Nice little conversation. I don't know if it's heart, technique, and strength or influenced by your nature. At the very least, you were strong at the prison. It wasn't just an impression, it's more practical strength. Okay. I wonder what that feeling was. So you look surprised. Can't know how strong you are until you've experienced it for yourself. People understand themselves less than we might think. Until they act anyway, we're all the same. Okay. Okay. Nothing showed up. I guess the monsters aren't active at night. That's interesting. The monsters aren't active at night. So they do go to sleep at night. For what we know so far, that monsters aren't active at night. We're getting so much information in this episode. Sagiri, are you prepared to leave? Nah, bro. I appreciate your consideration, but I won't be leaving. No, this concerns how I choose to live. Facts. That's ridiculous. You're a woman. Uh-oh. That's what I've always been told. Uh-oh. People regard a woman who wields a sword with astonishment. You're a woman, what are you doing? They'd say. More than anything, my father would look at me with disappointment sometimes. A woman can't take over the Yamada clan. Why not? You don't have to push yourself. Live as a woman. Damn, look at the eyes. If I leave now, it'll follow me for the rest of my life. It's natural for a woman to have woman responsibilities, what Genji said. She said, I can't stand to be looked at like that. Talk your talk. Talk your talk. Please see me as a samurai. Talk your talk, girl. Please. Allow me to live my way. She said, I know I'm weak and inexperienced, but I'm certain both men and women, or perhaps all people regardless of status, feel this way. It's showing the whole people. Did they show Shion? They didn't show him though. Did they? That's interesting. They showed everybody, but they didn't show Shion. That's interesting. We know he's out there though. They showed the brothers. They showed the two we just been following with Nurugai. They showed the swordsmith guy, or the swordsman guy, and the medicinal executioner. She said, please understand. That was unbearable to listen to. This island is like a battlefield. It's no place for women and children. Oh, he just tried to strike. Weapons can be procured on the battlefield. Oh nah. Oh nah. The big cannibal dude is here. Oh nah. Oh nah. No way. That's how it ends? No way. Guys, Genji might not be here with us any longer. Oh, I totally forgot about that. Was a great episode because I totally forgot about him. I totally forgot about him. He is a wild, this big cannibal guy is a wild card because we don't know what the hell his intentions are. He doesn't speak to anybody. We don't know what he's capable of, what he's after. Like, we don't know. What does he want? All I know is Gabimaru gonna have to fight this man. Next episode, Gabimaru will have to fight him. Wow, he just snuck up on y'all, man. Damn, Genji might not be here with us any longer. Damn, they make you think some of these characters are main characters gonna be here for a while, and they take them right on out of here. They pack them right on up. That's crazy. Oh my god, I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming at all. Wow. Sheesh. Whew. All right, man. That is episode 5. What an episode, man. What an episode. We got a lot of information. It wasn't like a jam action packed thing, but a lot of information, a lot of like investigating. We followed a couple new characters that have been on the island. And yeah, we're kind of getting the core group of people. They kind of showed, even at the end, they kind of showed the core like group of people that we're going to be following, except for Shion. They didn't show Shion at all yet. I'm hoping we kind of get him next episode as well. And they obviously didn't show the big guy, who I totally forgot was on this damn island, and it's just after people. I don't think he has any sense of like what he wants. He's a cannibal, right? I'm pretty sure he's a cannibal. He eats people. I'm pretty sure. I'm starting to wonder how they even captured him in the first place, got him over there to the beach, and then got him all the way over here without any hassle. Like, it seems like he can just kill anybody at any time. So that's gonna be interesting there. But man, so like I was saying, informational episode there. There's a lot to remember actually that I'm kind of forgetting. But we got a kind of a view of the island. And that was one of the things I wanted to know more about last episode, was what is on this island? What does it actually look like in the grand scope of things? Like the big view of the island. What does it look like? We got kind of like a cartoon graphic of it where it shows mountains, but we haven't really seen any mountains like actually on the island yet. They haven't shown it to us yet. The most we've seen was like a cavern. They found like a cavern little place to kind of sleep and go inside and kind of cover themselves, right? So that's where they're at. It's cool how they did this transition, because Genji's basically trying to talk Sagiri to going home. So the whole thing is like it's leaving the island, right? And then they transition to Nurugai, who they play off as a boy, because they show us some history. Nurugai and her executioner, and just kind of that backstory there. This person, Nurugai, was captured by by samurais, right? And was kind of just thrown in jail. The samurai killed her whole clan, her whole group, her whole village, right? So she's the she's the remainder of her kind and of her people. So she's trying to fulfill like that bloodline and stuff, and it's kind of cool. Like her executioner kind of feels bad, but like thinks this person is innocent, thought it was a he, right, as well. So thinks she's innocent and all that kind of stuff. She's obviously got some skills. She's got some, they showed like she's really knowledgeable from her grandfather, and she's got wits and stuff, right? So she can kind of take care of herself, but she's there because like she was just captured. Like she's just wrong time, wrong place. Like she didn't do anything. She's not a murderer. And I'm wondering, she did say she got her clan killed, but this also kind of does confirm something, because that squid thing was trying to strike her. And I thought maybe there's a thing where like, if you're just like a good person, you're not a killer or anything, that this island might leave you alone. Or like you'd be okay to like leave or something like that. I was thinking that there might be something with that. But that squid thing that we saw in the waters was trying to strike her. So that may be false. Unless they're saying that what she did, getting her village killed, is like the bad part. So that it's kind of closed on that, but I'm gonna keep it open just in case. We'll see further in the future. But yeah, they trying to like figure out some things. They were trying to leave. So her and the blonde guy were trying to leave, right? And what they came across was, you know, all these broken ships from people trying to leave because this damn squid will not let you leave. Like looks like there's squids all around the island, giant squids. They won't let you leave. Plus the current, every current is leading back to the island, so they can't find. They need to find a current that leads out. They know that there is one because there was that boat that was sent back with the guy full of flowers, right? But Nurugai and her executioner are back on the island, and they're trying to circle the island. They're going about it a different way. They're not really going into the island. They're trying to circle an island, trying to find a current out, right? So there's that, and I know that Gabimaru and Sagiri have been kind of like, I guess they mentioned trying to find allies, right? Trying to find more allies. But yeah, this episode also heavily focused on Sagiri and, you know, whether or not she should leave. And you know, her talk with Gabimaru, they kind of have a heart to heart, which was nice. She tells him that he's strong, and he says like no, you're stronger than I am. Like her resolve, and it's not really like a strength thing. It's just like it's practical strength. She's very strong, and she's definitely got game. Like you saw when Genji tried to strike her, when she kind of stood up to him like, no, I'm not leaving. Like forgive me for this, but like I'm not leaving. He like strikes at her, and she quickly like takes his sword and she moves. Like she can move. She's got ability. She's got crazy ability. We've seen that. But yeah, just really cool like seeing a little bit more of her past, and just kind of like her being a woman raised in the Yamada clan, and you know, even her own father looking at her kind of sideways, a little bit disappointed, because you know, like you should take it easy and, you know, bear children. You're a woman, like you can just do these woman responsibilities, woman duties. But she wants to take up the sword, man. She wants to be an executioner. She wants to live this a Simon life, and that's what she's set out to be, right? And yeah, so they're having that conversation, and then freaking she looks up, and it's the freaking cannibal guy, the big cannibal guy who killed his executioner, the guy with the eye patch. And that was crazy. Like that was wild. He kind of snuck up behind him, and he strikes at Genji and basically like almost cuts him in half. I don't think he's completely in half, but he cuts through like his midsection. Like he cuts through it, like a big chunk of it, right? So Genji is a little bit dismembered right now. So man, I don't think Genji's gonna make it. I don't think Genji's gonna make it. But I think Sagiri, Yusuriha, Gabimaru, and Yusuriha's executioner, the bigger guy, or the thicker guy, I think that they're all together. So like, we might have to take this guy out. We may have to take him out. And that might be next episode. That might be next episode, taking him out. But man, it's just like, damn, Sagiri's just seen a lot already. Like she's like, that happened right in front of her, and she's just like, what the hell? Like I'm just talking to this guy. Like this is just now happening, like crazy, right? But yeah, man, that's got a lot of information. You know, the giants apparently don't come out at night. Like they maybe sleep at night. The insects do react to like other wounds. They try to attack, you know, other wounds and stuff. You know, the island does not let you leave. Like the water and everything, like just doesn't let you leave. Like people are starting to think this is divine punishment. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Just the I forget the guy's name. The executioner that's looking after Yuzuriha, the thicker guy. I'm just calling him the thicker guy right now. He kind of gets into it as well. Like these, we shouldn't even be focusing on you know, the religious aspects of it, especially these statues. We should focus on like how are they even made here? Like, there's somebody that made these statues here. Like, they got clay, they got these tools to make statues. Like, who else is here, right? Um, he starts asking all the right questions, and yeah, man, it's a lot going on this island. But I'm glad we got like kind of a look at, you know, more about this island, more like, you know, outside of the islands, the water. You know, we find out there's mountains. We find out there's a squid. Like, this is crazy. Um, but yeah, they kind of shown us the core group, man. The five that's there with Genji, who might not make it, the thicker executioner Yuzuriha, Sagiri, Gabimaru. We were introduced to Nurugai, who is a girl, and his or her executioner, who Nurugai has just made up like she wants to marry him now, because, you know, he did save her ass. He did save her ass back there. But I don't know how. You just don't know who's gonna make it. That guy might not be somebody that makes it. He doesn't feel like a main type of character. And main type of characters they've been killing off. We saw Dono. Because we remember he left the island. He was out there cut in half out there on one of those broken ships. Crazy, man. I thought Dono and the other red-haired guy with the eye patch was going to be main type of executioners, but they're not, man. We got the two brothers out there. We got the swordsman guy with the medicinal executioner out there. Shion is somewhere out there. We just haven't seen him. And then we got this cannibal guy. They got this big cannibal guy. So he popped up on him, and he means business. So that's what I'm thinking. Next episode, we're gonna have to attack him. We're gonna have to get him out of here, because he's a problem. He's not cooperating, and it feels like everybody else that we know of will cooperate at least. And the two brothers, maybe the yellow haired guy, maybe want to battle, but Toma seems to have some sense. The soft spoken brother, he may not want to battle. He may be able to talk some sense into his brother and cooperate. So right now, it's like we also got to find allies, right? So Gantetsusai is the swordsman guy, right? It seems like him and the medicinal guy, whose name is Fuchi, the medicinal executioner, it seems like they would cooperate as well. They seem like they got some sense. And then of course Nurugai and the person looking after him, the blonde guy, it looks like they would cooperate as well, but obviously it won't go that smoothly. But yeah, I mean, what an episode. Got a lot of information. Looking forward to the next episode, because we're gonna get some more information, plus we're gonna get some fighting. Like, things gonna have to happen, because this big dude cannot just come through and wreck everything. He's a problem that needs to be dealt with, like, right away. So yeah, looking forward to the next episode. Thank you guys for watching with me. I appreciate it. Super smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. This is Dennis Smith of the Alternate Timeline, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the week or weekend or whenever you're watching this. But yeah, you guys have a good one. Peace.